Hey, so if you came to the channel today because you needed inspiration, garden ideas for a small space, then you came to the right place, right? I am here in Zone 7B in Wilmington, Delaware. This is our townhouse. This is our backyard. It's small but charming. I got some really cool concrete and terracotta pots, a small brick in-ground garden bed. Stick around, I'll show you everything that I've been working on, and stay tuned, or stick around, I'll show you everything I've been working on, and hold tight because I'll give you the before and the after. See you in the dirt. Hey, my name is Stefan, and this is Root in Rome, where I help first-time gardeners find purpose in the garden, in the outdoors, with small wins, right? So thank you for stopping by. I do this for you and with you. Today is going to be a vlog. I'm just in our backyard in the townhouse property in Delaware. I'm going to clean up a little bit. I got my dog. I'm chilling, the fountain's going on. I'm grounded today, so I'm going to relax. So stick around. I'll talk you through what's happening here in Delaware, show you all of the cool plants that I put in the ground. Yeah, come on, Mom. Come. Good girl. Good girl. Want this? Come on. Good girl. Sit. Good girl, Pickle. Good girl. There you are. One bone. Good girl. All right. So I'm in Newcastle County in Wilmington. This is the townhouse in our backyard. I want to just kind of come out today, there it is. Okay, so my mom is coming over. Oh, look at the bird. Look at the bird, Pickle. See, birdie? Look. No, you don't. Mom's coming over today. It's Sunday. She says she made me some really good food, so I'm excited about that. I figured I'll just clean up a little bit. This house is zone historical. It was built in the 1800s. Hey, come on. Hey. No, you don't. Get over here. Sit. Good girl. Stay. The house was built in the 1800s. Historical registered property. We had the original bricks reset. These are clay bricks, and some of them are not clay bricks, but we try to match as best as possible. We worked with a brick house, and then our contractor came and re-leveled and re-sand. I'll share what it looked like prior. Everything was unleveled. And this is Pickle. Meet Pickle. The Boston Terrier, Frenchie mix. And there's a blackberry tree, and she seems to love all of the berries that come from it. Pickle is a Frenchton, half Boston, half Frenchie. Come on, Pickle Wickle. She has a lot of energy. She's 2 years old. She's Luke and I's companion. And Pickle, what am I going to do with this? Because I didn't even bring a little trash can out, huh? What am I going to do with this? We had our barbecue I would say, was the barbecue 2 weeks ago? Yeah, maybe 2 weeks ago. So we had family over. It was really nice. I tried to clean up, but I didn't get a chance to do everything. So I'm gonna wipe everything down. Mom is coming today. Oh, come on. So how do you find peace and joy? You know, what do you like to do? For me, it's a Sunday. And, you know, I could be on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, but I'm like, no. I want to be right here, you know? I want to be like in the backyard, in the garden. I want to be talking to you. I want to be chilling. Like, this is what brings me joy. I'm in the garden. I'm in the outdoors. And I'm at my home. Sometimes small things like this is all you need to do. You know, if you have a patio, get out there. If you have a balcony, get out there. You got a fire escape if you're in Brooklyn like we do sometimes, get out there. And if you have a yard, get out there. We got this little set from Wayfair. I was shocked. Wayfair got some interesting things. Not everything is like super expensive. It's weatherproof. I think it's made out of some kind of like teak wood or something. But I know I look crazy, but I ain't trying to be all stylish today. Oh. No, you don't. Bye-bye. You ate your food? You ate your food? Okay. Pickle likes to chill in the sun. So she'll find a spot soon. She'll plop right on down. Bye-bye. No, you don't. Come on. No more blackberries. Bye-bye. Come on. Hey. Sit. Good girl. Stay. She does listen, right? Thank you, Pickle. Thank you. Be good, okay? Thank you. Hey, come on. So, before, when you came out of the door, all of this was a in-ground bed, but it wasn't raised. If I can remember correctly, it was quite low to the ground, and I think there was just one brick separating it from the ground. Over here was a full in-ground bed. So it was all in-ground bed. They had a Alberta spruce right here. which we got rid of because it was damaged and it just was halfway dead. So that was there. And the bed came this way and it curved. This bistro set was over there underneath the berry tree, and then there was a in-ground bed. So when we worked with our contractor, the goal was to maximize the space. So we had them remove all of the vegetation, all of the plants and the shrubs, which weren't much, and most of them were dead. We had them re-level and relay the original brick, about 60% of that. And then we had to work with the local brick house to replace the others. But we wanted more socializing room and we wanted different zones. So this is kind of like our coffee zone. You know, over there is our barbecue zone. We have a cool Weber and, you know, a little dining table. And then this is our in-ground. So that's pretty much the goal. I did put a lot of kind of bare roots in the ground in the fall. So I'm happy to see that a lot of them are coming up. We have bleeding hearts. I'm going to read from here because this is the first time that I've actually kind of sat down and again, enjoying my Sunday, you know? Hey, where's your bone? Where's your bone? So, we have bleeding hearts. We have these upstate too in the Catskills because they're deer resistant and, you know, hummingbird friendly. And we have a lot of that up there, especially the deer. But these are good. So I have bleeding hearts in this space and there on the corner. Come on, Pickle. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, these were all like bare root bulbs that, you know, we replanted. I sourced all of these pots, whether it was from like garden stores or vintage, but I have a very specific type of pot. I don't really like ceramic, and I'll do plastic only for transition, right? Like if I go to a garden store and I don't have the right pot, I'll put that in some type of like, you know, temporary. But if it's going to live here permanently, it has to be either concrete or terracotta. We put some tropical foliage in, so elephant ears here, and then elephant ears there. I'm surprised. The elephant ears to the left of the fountain, they're really sprouting up more. But this is something that we're super excited about. I thought they were going to be more like a variegated color, but I didn't realize they were going to be so solid, but I like that. So shout out to Ferret. I found that channel on network. I'm like, oh my God. They're all about dahlias. And I went to order them from her site and they were completely sold out. But I found some dahlias that will bloom here. So I did the Lady Dorleen and I did the Duet. And they're going to be great cut flowers, multiple blooms per year. But look how pretty that is. So I'm excited to see what that shapes up to be. And then this is the Lady Darlene. And these are going to have like dinner plate size blooms. So huge blooms. These are not the Ferrets, but I was inspired by the content there, the education and the knowledge around dahlias. I learned a lot, so shout out to Ferret and the team. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to get some of your seeds. Plug. But for right now, I had to go with big box, and I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. My first time, right? I also have some sweet potato vine over there, along with some creeping Jenny. I have some sedum blue moon, which is on this corner and on this corner here. And I like that. It's just a different texture. Everything else feels greeny and leafy and big foliage. So I just wanted that texture to change it up a little bit. We have some Veronicas, some Magic Show Veronica. These purple guys here, which I wanted to kind of anchor on each side of the fountain. So then they'll bloom, and then it'll be purple, and then the bees will love it. What else do we have? We have some white hostas over there. I have some purple shamrocks, right? Which is here. And then I have another shamrock, which I love. This is called the Iron Cross. And I mean, listen, I got 2 of those. I think they were like small little containers, and whoa, they're really spilling out of this large pot. I don't know if you can see that pot, but that pot is insane. And then we have some begonias, some Harmony Fire begonias. So it's this thing here, which I need to transplant, because I feel like these begonias, the Harmony Fire begonias, are doing much better. I think it has something to do with the light. Maybe these are getting too much light, so I'm gonna have to move those. But honestly, it's really peaceful, you know, just to kind of like sit in the backyard and chill. Sometimes I come back here in between work, and I'm like in the zone, and I'm just telling myself, like, you know what, Stefan, you and Luke and Pickle are blessed, and I am very grateful for that. These properties and these gardens make me grounded. It's nothing like it to find the joy and the peace in nature. It's something about it. Sometimes, you know, if you're just having a hard day, you can just like put your feet. One simple thing you can do is, if you're having a hard day, take your shoes off, take your socks off, and just go walk outside. Put your feet in the grass. You know, put your garden gloves on. Get in the dirt. Just plant a little bit, indoor or outdoor. There's something very calming about that and soothing. You having a good day? Oh my God, these cherries are so good, Pickle. You having a good day? Yeah, so the Lady Darlene, dinner plate size blooms, multiple blooms per bulb. This package included 2 bulbs, right? So it said, plant this spring after the ground has thawed. and there is no longer any danger or frost. We did that. After flowering season, remove and cut back foliage to promote next year's growth. So right now there's no bloom, so we're waiting. Bulbs and plants may sprout. This is harmless to the bulb, but do not remove sprout when planting. Plant in clusters, which we did. I'm excited about these. They need full sun. They bloom summer to fall, and they're going to get about 32 to 36 inches in height. So I feel like that's going to be how tall they get. I had to stake them because they were like, one was flopping over. What I will do is, run some drip back here. When the contractors laid the brick down, I had them put a main distribution tube on this side of the bed, and it is underneath the brick, and it's right here. It comes up through the in-ground garden. I ordered everything from Drip Depot, and I'm going to connect my 1/4-inch distribution tubes, and just to make sure that everything is getting watered frequently. But we've been having so much rain that I don't feel bad that I'm a little slow to the party on that. We've been having so much rain. Pickle, what are you doing? Huh? Come here. What's on your face? Good girl. Okay. I need to get a little motivated. Mom should be here shortly, so let me start planting or repotting. I have everything I need, right? So put this over here.